All right, guys, welcome to AK Quality Enforcement. This is my first video. I'm going to field like this today. I don't really want my face out there just yet, just in case I go to SHOT Show. You know, I've got a couple people looking at seeing if they can get me a pass to get in. It's only a $90 round trip ticket from Houston. Spirit Airlines, of course, but, you know, if I can get in, I'd like to ask some good questions, maybe go live on YouTube or Instagram. You know, probably won't get any good answers, but we'll at least put it out there, you know. So for now, this is how I was just going to shoot this first video. This is my KR103 side folder. I got it back in November, I believe it was. The only thing I've seen on this rifle so far is, you know, it come with the shotgun safety. I got my the correct safety in from them. And also I put this TWS, this is a Gen 2 Texas Weapon Systems dog leg. The rear sight base, lower hole is not the spec. It's supposed to be 4mm. So you have two choices. You can either sand your pin down, turn it down, or drill out the rear sight base lower hole to the proper size. That being said, this is the PSA Soviet Arms handguard set, the Zenico clone. Only thing to note here, looks great, feels great, it's light. If you have a looser connection, if your fitment's a little looser here, it does come with a tension screw. I'll show you here. This is the tension screw. It fits kind of about right here, and you screw it down and it basically just pushes on the receiver and it makes it nice and tight. If you do that though, you can't use your cleaning rod. It blocks the cleaning rod. So I guess your options would be at that point is to set it where you want it if you're going to use it just for this rifle, and then cut this down to where it's flush with the handguard, or you can shim it. Right now, I took it back out. I needed it. It's a little loose, as you can see. It's a tad, not much. But I want to run my cleaning rod, so I'm gonna leave it like it is. I'll probably, you know, put the screw in it and trim it down after I get it all set up. Other than that, I mean, I have full transparency. I've only have like maybe a little over 100 rounds to this thing. I haven't really got a lot of time to shoot it since I got it, holidays and all. But part of this video here, I'm going to change out the safety. A lot of people are still buying these, and I know I went down to my local gun store the other day. They had 3 of them on the rack. They all had the shotgun safety. So you'll have to call customer service, email, whatever, and you'll get this the correct safety, which you shouldn't have to do this shit anyway. You shouldn't have to do this. Your gun should come right off the rack. You know, you can say what it is. I think it's cost cutting. I think it's trying to get rid of shotgun parts, but who knows? But I'm gonna go ahead and demonstrate on this video to maybe new AK owners that are buying these, that are realizing, oh crap, I got the wrong parts. Exactly what they need to do to change this out. It's extremely simple, extremely simple. Let's go ahead now. Yours, you know, if you have a normal top cover, obviously this is not going to be the same. You'll just pull it straight off. I will disengage the hammer. There we go. It's easy as this, guys. Pull it up on it, pull it out. Now this has a retainer plate in there, so it's a little different. But in regards to how this thing is going in here, you just put it back in, wiggle it in. Now what I do, since your hammer is all the way forward, just pull the trigger a little bit. It allows it to rotate down, and there it is. Your safety is now in and installed. Go ahead and lock the hammer back. There you go. Now we'll reassemble the rifle. Again, this should come from the factory correct. Your shouldn't have to do this. Some people slam this. I like to be gentle and hit it with my purse. And there it is. Correct. See how it hits the detents? Now I got two nice, pretty little lines here. Slightly annoying, but it is what it is. It's AK. Function check. Doesn't work. There it is. Well, with that being said, this can go either in your parts or it can go in the garbage. This is I got this Sling. Some people have been asking me. There's a guy on Instagram tag. I'll see if I can tag him in the video down below. Makes these sweet little things. I put the little, I think he normally does like a loop. I put a Vickers deal so I can just disconnect it pretty quickly. But pretty cool little Sling. He makes them in his house. US palm grip. All right, so let's talk about this drama, how this account started. I guess people that have been around from day one know exactly what has transpired. So KUSA, they posted I guess it was like an announcement of some ammo. And there's a bunch of people on there that was commenting, hey, where's this from? What's it, who makes it, et cetera, et cetera. KUSA was saying, oh, it's made for us, by us, the spill. So I actually looked at the head stamp and went on to AK files, and I found some posts where it was talking about, it looks like it's Vimple from Azerbaijan. So I went on there and commented, hey, this is looking like, this is Vimple, repackaged Vimple from Azerbaijan. They banned me. They banned me, and so, I've read before, that, you say anything, you just get banned on there. Anything criticizing them, you get banned. So I made an account. It was called Banned by Kalashnikov USA. And it started out as a joke. I posted some memes. It was just a joke. And it just exploded. People started coming to me with their rifles, their issues. I've had so many people reaching out. Former employees, current employees, just completely spilling the beans about KUSA and its business practices. And I have to say, I was always, benefit of the doubt kind of guy, right? Hey, there's a lot of angry people, but the more and more I hear, the more and more verified stories I was able to, get together, it's a night and day difference from the previous leadership with Bill Gentry and Mossberg to the current leadership, which is, I guess, Todd Weaver. Completely different. And there's a lot of stuff I can't even talk about, because of potential upcoming litigations and stuff like that against KUSA that I can't even hardly talk about. I wish I could. I wish I could tell y'all everything I know because it's just, the rabbit hole goes so deep. But keep this in mind. If they're willing to do all these things behind the scenes, what are they doing to these rifles? And I think this is, people are starting to see, at least 3 years ago, they knew of this KP9 out of battery issue, at least 3 years ago. And whether or not they did anything about it, I think, they can say what they want, but I think the evidence is amounting that they haven't done anything. The amount of, just people testing their guns, not only the amount of submissions they got of actual incidents, but, when I talked to the CEO on the phone, it was, it's ammo. They're shooting their grandpa's 9mm he loaded in the garage. Well, that may not be the case. It may be one case, but I've had over a dozen. And things are not adding up. So be that whatever, whatever advice they give y'all on the KP9s, I would say just shelve it. They've already come out. They've acknowledged the issue. They're telling people on their Instagram, if you don't have an issue, you should be fine. that's not the best advice. You know, it's not a should. And an out of battery discharge is not a should. You know, you shouldn't have to worry about that. I mean, I would just shelve it, wait and see what they have to say. Let's see what they say. It might be just a simple firing pin issue. It might be a timing issue of the out of battery, you know, the safety mechanism. You know, because the original, the Russian version doesn't have all this. It has an auto sear. You know, so this was a design developed by KUSA, so they can incorporate an out of battery safety. It's not working as intended, apparently. Anyway, now that's out of the way, KR103s. People are asking me, you know, what am I seeing on the KR103s? Is there any, you know, out of battery issues? No, I haven't had any reports of any issues out of battery. AK, you know, it operates completely differently. The KP9 is a blowback. You're talking about a rotating bolt here. Big difference in design between the two, especially bolt-wise. But what I'm seeing here, and I can go down to my local gun store today and pull 2 off the shelf and show you. Did it the other day. The rivets. Now this one here, rivets are fine. Can't even get a fingernail underneath them. I don't know. Maybe I got lucky. I have seen no issues on the rear trunnion fitment, receiver fitment. But you know, if you can see daylight behind these, no go. I mean, that's a QC issue. I guess what I want to say is, if you buy one of these online, if you can't go to your local gun store and pick this thing up and inspect it in person, if you're buying it online, when it comes into your FFL, take it out. Do not do the paperwork yet. Wait. Take it out and inspect the rifle. They may or may not allow you to disassemble. If they don't, that's fine. You can do a lot of these checks just like this. You know, look at the receivers. Look at the rivets. Make sure they're properly dome shaped. Make sure there's no space behind the rivets, that they're not sticking out. You want to look at your trunnion fitment to your receiver. It's kind of hard to do with this camera, but the receiver actually comes up and turns into the rear trunnion. And I've seen some where they're sticking out, which will cause issues with your dust cover fitment if you're running a dog leg or something else. It needs to be inside the trunnion. Again, on this side, it'll be, you know, rivets. Make sure none of them are loose. I've had, I think, 2 reports of rivets just coming out. One of them just pulled straight out. Just grabbed it and pulled it out. Trying to think of what else you can look from just the outside of the rifle without disassembling it. You know, make sure your trigger pins are in there. Maybe pull it. Well, it's cocked, but maybe see if it's, you know, wallowed out. I think that's pretty much it. I'm probably missing something. I've never made one of these videos before, but take a look in there. Look at your where your mag seats. Make sure it's all good. Mag catcher, your mag release rivet. Make sure that's good. It's not loose. These rivets are good. Same thing as the top ones. The side ones. But yeah, don't really know what else to say about that. So as far as the channel goes, as far as this channel and the IG, so you can only bash on KUSA so much, right? And I've decided, you know, let's be a bastion of quality and customer service accountability. And it's already taken effect. I've had 2, you know, we've seen the effects that the account has with KUSA. getting them to admit the KP9 out of battery discharge issues, as well as bringing attention to their rifle issues. I posted 2 PSA issues, and I've had a guy reach out. Hey, if you're getting submissions, let me know. I'll take care of it. So I think the industry's looking at, seeing social media as a powerful tool. We have a voice, we do. And send me your issues. Send me your complaints, your experiences, but not only the losses. Let's not talk about the fails of the industry. Let's talk about the wins. You have a good experience with customer service. Just say you did buy a rifle and you have an issue with it, a pistol, you have an issue with it, and you reached out to customer service. Man, they were quick. They sent you a shipping label. You sent it off. You got it back. It was better than ever. Send that to me. Let's share that. Let's put that out there so that way other companies can see what level of customer service they need to get up to. I think the arsenal, the social media responses, if you have good interactions with a company's social media, I think Arsenal has been on my account. He's answered a bunch of questions. He's commented a bunch. That dude has been pretty transparent as much as he can be on my account as far as, things that he's seeing, what people are wanting. And that is a complete win. I think his name's Darwin, doing a great job. Now, if you have anything with Arsenal, reach out to him on social media. He will take care of you. I haven't really had a lot of interaction with PSA's official Instagram. Just my employee that reached out, that really cares about customers and their products, and he is kind of championing that. Sorry, I'm still kind of sick, but I wanted to get something out there. I haven't heard from Century. I haven't seen anything. No one sent me anything about Century yet. But we all know the issues with the VSAKs and all that. There ain't really much else to say about that. But, you, like I said, you have something that you want to be brought out, reach out to me. You got something that you've had a great experience with. Also, this is what I like to bring up too. Sorry, I'm ADHD. If you have an issue and you've reached out to customer service, send me the info anyway. We're going to post it and tag their social media. And when you get that back, reach out back again. Let me know how it went, because I will post an update post. Hey, this company took care of this customer with this issue. This is how it ended up. Because if you come back to me and it wasn't handled right, we're going to put them on blast. We're going to put it out there for everybody to see that this company isn't doing their business, isn't doing a good job. And I think that's just how we're going to make the U.S. AK market better. That's all. Because companies keep producing crap. They keep putting out stuff. They keep trying to cost cut. We got to stop this, man. We have to make a difference. We either can stop buying it, let them go under, but then that's not how is that benefiting us as a consumer in the U.S. looking for AK? Because the imports can dry up at any time. We all know that. Imports, sign of a pen, done, they're gone. Then what we're left with? We're left with U.S.-made AKs. But besides the used market, of course. But is this what you want to be left with? This one seems fine. I wouldn't mind being left with this, but not what I'm seeing people are sending me. I don't think anybody does, And Palmetto State Armory, they have some good stuff. Now, I think in the past they've made some mistakes about churning out some products and using people as beta testers in a way. I've only owned, full disclosure, I've only owned one PSA AK, and it was a Gen 2. And it wasn't, I think I might have shot it a couple times. I sold it because I was, at the time big into imports. But, that's what I've heard. I've heard they shell out thousands of products And but release less products. Release less product if it means your QC is going to be better. If your product that you're sending out is going to be better because you sent out 30 less rifles, do it. Not only will you have more respect in the community, but it'll just be less heartache. It's less heartache all around. I mean, you wouldn't have guys like me making meme accounts because of your QC issues. So I don't really know what else to say. Like I said, I've been sick the past week, but I wanted to get some kind of video out there, start the channel off. I've probably been rambling for 20 minutes now. But anyway, like I said, leave it a comment below if you have any issues. I can send you my contact information, and we can put it on the IG. I guess that's pretty much it, guys. From here, I'm gonna change up. So after SHOT Show, I'm gonna change up the way I do these videos. I'd like to sit down, basically have I'm gonna have my desk, and we'll have AKs out. We'll talk about AKs. We'll talk about things that people are seeing at their gun stores, that they're buying, things that we're hearing from the business side of things, stuff coming up. I've talked to a few YouTubers at this point. There's a lot of good things coming. Kalash Bash, Lethal Weapons coming up. That's going to be great. I really hope I can make that. So anyway, let's see what the future holds, guys. I think we have an opportunity to really make a difference in the community, and that's what it's all about. So until next time, take care. God bless.